you can get your ass kicked worse than them little Limp Bizkit bastards.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best celebrity disses from Eminem.
I'm sick of you little girl and boy groups, all you do is annoy me.
Number 20, Kevin Federline, Berserk. Serving as the first single from the Marshall Mathers LP2, Berserk sees M going, well, you know.
All the NC mixed with the Vinci and NC Rin, and I don't mean Stimpy's friend, bitch!
His targets are many, including Kevin Federline, the professional dancer who famously married Britney Spears. M places the Federline diss in the heart of the chorus, singing, "So baby, make just like K-Fed and let yourself go."
So baby, make just like K-Fed and let yourself go, let yourself go.
This is an allusion to Federline's weight, as he noticeably gained a couple of pounds after having children and entering middle age. Going after someone's weight is quite personal, but as we'll learn throughout this list, nothing is off limits for Eminem.
Rock this house until we knock it down, so turn the volume loud, 'cause it's been to the haters.
Number 19, Everlast, Quitter. A pioneer of rap rock, Everlast is known for both his solo work and for being a part of House of Pain, releasing popular singles like Jump Around and What's It Like.
And you really might know what it's like.
But he was also known for having an intense feud with Eminem in the late 90s and early 2000s. The two traded numerous diss tracks, and in his song Whitey's Revenge, Everlast questioned Eminem's paternity to Haley Jade. Well, you don't go after someone's kid, ever. M responded with Quitter, a whole diss track aimed at Everlast in which he takes numerous pot shots at his failing career and health.
I knew you was jealous from the day that I met you. I said you, 'cause I give respect, I bet you.
The lyrics are also incredibly violent, and at one point, M even tells his listeners to attack Everlast if they ever see him.
So this is what we ask of our fans. If you ever see Everlast, whoop his ass. Hit him with sticks, bricks, rocks, throw it at him.
Number 18, Benzino, Nail in the Coffin. You want to talk about feuds? Let's talk about Eminem and Benzino.
I would never claim to be no Ray Benzino, an 83-year-old fake Benzino.
The media mogul once co-owned The Source, the world's longest-running rap periodical and a hugely influential music magazine. Back in 2002, The Source gave the Eminem Show 4 mics out of 5. And woo boy, did Eminem not like that.
Then again, you finally get your wish, 'cause you be all over the street like 50 Cent.
After Eminem made his displeasures known, Benzino released a number of diss tracks aimed after the rap god, and the race was on. M responded with a few of his own, including The Sauce, in which M airs Benzino's questionable business ethics, and Nail in the Coffin, in which M aims to end Benzino's career. They're both equally scathing, showcasing Eminem at his most ferocious and personal.
Don't get it twisted, yo. The Source has a white owner.
Number 17, Ja Rule, Haley's Revenge, Do Re Mi. Long before the legal fiasco that was Fyre Festival, Ja Rule entered a feud with Shady Records after they signed 50 Cent. He released the diss track Loose Change, in which Ja made the horrible decision to bring in Haley.
So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up?
Well, we all know how that goes. An irate Eminem joined up with D12 and Obi Trice to do Haley's Revenge, subtitled Do Re Mi, a legendary diss track aimed squarely at Ja Rule. The insults and comebacks are ferocious, and M even brings Haley onto the song to make fun of Ja Rule's children. The anger really spills out at the end of the piece when Eminem drops the rapping to simply scream at Ja Rule and threaten him with physical violence. Number 16, Tory Spelling, Love Game. Sometimes Eminem disses a celebrity because they dissed them first, and sometimes he disses them, well, just because.
Something's burning, I can't figure out what. It's either lust or a cloud of dust.
Love Game contains one of M's crueler attacks, this one aimed at Beverly Hills 90210 star Tory Spelling. During the song, Eminem makes reference to a woman who was storytelling and yelling about an incident in a seemingly similar vein to Selma Blair's college student in the movie Storytelling. He also claims that her voice were more hoarser than Tory Spelling's face.
Yeah, the voice was more hoarse than Tory Spelling's face.
Apparently, Eminem thinks that Spelling looks like a horse. It's certainly not Eminem at his nicest, but then again, this is from the Marshall Mathers LP2. We shouldn't have expected kindness. Number 15, Machine Gun Kelly, Killshot. It's rare for a diss track to find commercial success, but that wasn't the case with Killshot.
Wait, you just dissed me? I'm perplexed. Insult me in a line, compliment me on the next, damn.
Arguably M's most popular diss track, It reached number 3 on the Hot 100, and at the time, had the greatest debut for a hip-hop video on YouTube. In 2018, Machine Gun Kelly released the diss track Rap Devil, a rather obvious play on Eminem's Rap God. M then released Killshot, and well, it was pretty much exactly that.
Kelly, they'll be putting your name next to John, next to Benzino.
The song is 4 straight minutes of diss track mastery as M thoroughly dismantles MGK's career and lack of popularity. It was indeed a kill shot, and MGK was never the same.
Just cause you look in the mirror and think that you're Marshall Mathers, don't mean you are and you're not about it.
Number 14, Sarah Palin, We Made You. For a while there, pop culture was full of disses against Sarah Palin. Eminem was hardly the only person getting in on the fun, with Tina Fey mercilessly and famously impersonating the governor on Saturday Night Live.
You've got Alaska here, and this right here is water, and then that's up there's Russia. So we keep an eye on them.
Eminem comes after Palin in We Made You, the second single off Relapse.
Give me my Ventolin inhaler and 2 Xenadrin, and I'll invite Sarah Palin out to dinner then.
M name drops a number of celebrities throughout the track and claims that he'll do something rather personal with Palin, referencing the famous line from Scarface in the process. He cleverly repurposes the line, changing its meaning into something far cruder. We can't get into specifics, but we couldn't imagine Palin being very happy with this.
You think that's bad? You should hear the rest of my album.
Number 13, Lady Gaga, A Kiss. Eminem works with Royce da 5'9" in a hip-hop duo called Bad Meets Evil. And in 2011, they released their debut EP, Hell the Sequel.
Look down at the floorboard, looks like someone left a pair of stiletto shoes in my Tahoe.
2011 also saw Lady Gaga at the height of her fame, releasing the wildly successful and 4-time platinum-selling Born This Way. So, of course, the pot shots start coming. In a rather clever, if unkind play on words, Eminem references the rumors that were surrounding Gaga at the time, claiming she can quit her job at the post office, she's still a mail lady.
Gaga, she can quit a job at the post office, she's still a mail lady.
In an interview with Fuse, M claims that he loves Gaga and has no animosity towards her. He just wanted to make the joke and saw his opportunity. Number 12, Nick Cannon, The Warning. Unlike Lady Gaga, Eminem has a very personal beef with Nick Cannon, and it goes back years. M repeatedly name drops Cannon's ex-wife Mariah in his songs, claiming that the two have a physical past.
What, you Mariah? Lied through twice.
Cannon publicly fired back in a Tumblr post, claiming that he's going to whoop Eminem's you-know-what. Enter The Warning, which served as exactly that. The song is fierce. M claims that he has major dirt on Carey and teases Cannon with the possibility that he and Carey slept together.
How many times you fly to my house, still trying to count? Better shut your lying mouth if you the one they grinding out.
The feud continued 10 years later, with M referencing Cannon on Lord Above. He once again brings up his and Carey's past relationship, calls Cannon whip, and alludes to Cannon being constantly emasculated by Carey.
Word to the terror squad, Joe. This is all puns aside, though. I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note.
Number 11, Will Smith, The Real Slim Shady. Even if you don't listen to Eminem, you probably know the lyrics to The Real Slim Shady. And you will know that he calls out Will Smith and his family-friendly style of music.
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so him and you too.
The origin dates back to the 1999 VMAs when Smith won Best Male Video over Eminem. Smith came at M in his acceptance speech saying that despite never killing anybody or using profanity in his songs, he still managed to win. M was not happy, arguing that he dissed gangster rap music and coming back with the famous diss in The Real Slim Shady.
So I have been sitting here to destroy you.
Number 10, Kim Kardashian, We Made You. In his satirical 2009 Celebrity Takedown, Eminem takes a playful stab at several superstars, devoting a verse to Kim Kardashian. Well, he specifically raps about her gluteus maximus while also questioning her gender.
Squeeze it in, switch it and pass it to a friend. Can he come back as nasty as he can?
Given the playful tone of the track, it's clear that M's not on a warpath against America's beloved reality star. But he does seem intrigued by the shape and size of said rump, even having her comically exaggerated posterior make him fall over in the song's music video. It's not the most poignant Eminem's verse ever written, but it's clearly a diss that Slim Shady wanted to get off his chest.
Yes, it can, don't ask me this again.
Number 9, Donald Trump, No Favors. While normally focusing his diss tracks on celebrities and other entertainers, M is not one to shy away from politicians or public figures.
Consider me a dangerous man, but you should be afraid of this dang candidate.
Donald Trump first felt the wrath of Slim Shady in October of 2016 with his track entitled Campaign Speech, where he called out Trump as someone not fit for the presidential role. The insults continue with his feature on Big Sean's track No Favors, where M explained how he plans to ruin Trump's brand.
Your man don't want it, Trump's a I'll make his whole brand go under.
The track also takes aim at far-right media personality and culture, an avid Trump supporter, providing the audience with a list of ways to make these two figures disappear, taking their xenophobic policies with them. While he may like to joke around a lot, it's clear Eminem takes politics and racism very seriously.
I'm like your problems, self-made.
Number 8, Pamela Anderson, My Name Is. This American sex symbol was a defining figure of the 1990s, but didn't quite stay relevant. But unlucky for her, she's immortalized in the lyrics of one of Eminem's best songs.
Got pissed off and ripped Pamela Lee's off and smacked her so hard I knocked her clothes backwards like Chris Paul.
For his Grammy Award-winning 1999 hit, Eminem offered a sharp commentary on Pamela's famous implants, using some aggressive lyricism before referencing the early 90s hip-hop duo Criss Cross and their fashion sense. It's a clever Eminem diss, and the lyrical lash allowed him to make some noise in pop culture. In that same year, Pam actually downsized her implants. Meanwhile, Eminem rose to stardom, partially due to his inventive boob rhymes.
I don't give a damn, Dre sent me to take the world off.
Number 7, Elvis Presley, Without Me. Despite this awkward phrasing of this pop culture diss, it's a sharp diss nonetheless.
Little hellions, kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, the parents still listen to Elvis.
If you didn't already know, Elvis Presley built his career upon rhythm and blues, and Eminem reminded as such with his 2002 single. He first makes reference to the King in verse 2, only to compare himself to said King in verse 3, noting how they similarly reappropriated a black music genre and faced similar backlash.
I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey!
It's a sly lead into the section's timely finale and shows how vital he is to the hip-hop industry. Both M and Elvis significantly affected pop culture, but in slightly different ways.
Because it feels so empty without me.
Number 6, Michael Jackson, Just Lose It. By taking aim at the king of pop in his 2004 Billboard hit, Eminem touches on the troubling scandal Michael Jackson faced, as well as the dark side of celebrity fame.
Come here, little kitty, on my lap. Guess who's back with a brand new rap? And I don't mean rap as in a new case.
With this aggressive diss, M drops a safety net too, as he makes a direct reference to the molestation charges while claiming not to specifically have Jackson in mind. Then again, Eminem took it even further with his music video, which resulted in Jackson calling Steve Harvey's radio show to address the issue. Unsurprisingly, there was also plenty of backlash against Eminem, even from the likes of Stevie Wonder. But it's just another chapter of Slim Shady causing a stir with some hot takes on celebrity culture.
All right, now lose it. Just lose it. Go crazy.
Number 5, Insane Clown Posse, Marshall Mathers. For a little context, the feud between Slim Shady and ICP extends to before Eminem was even a household name, when Eminem preemptively announced that the duo will perform at a launch for the Slim Shady EP without asking.
I think I was put here to annoy the world and destroy your little 4-year-old boy or girl.
That resulted in a lot of name-calling and thinly veiled parodies like Slim Anus. So once Eminem had some more exposure, he took to the opportunity to lyrically shame the clownish MCs with a rather sophomoric verse. Eminem showed some creativity by rhyming Faygo root beer with queer, pointing to an instance when the duo sprayed an audience with a soda. With most of the second verse devoted to insulting Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, it's evident Shady has a lot to get off his chest.
Claiming Detroit when y'all live 20 miles away.
Number 4, Moby, Without Me. Verse 3 packs a wallop. First calling out NSYNC members Chris Kirkpatrick and Limp Bizkit, Eminem roasts popular New York City DJ Moby.
Moby, you can get stomped by Obi.
The rhyme captures a specific time and place with Eminem shouting out to Obi Trice to beat up Moby. It all stems from Moby's criticism of Eminem at the 2001 Grammys, when he claimed that the content of Eminem's lyrics are blatantly homophobic, sexist, and racist, which could be misinterpreted by impressionable younger audiences. It's clear that Moby rattled Eminem a bit, since his Without Me slam in true Eminem fashion calls out the electronic artist as gay.
Nobody listen to techno, now let's go.
Moby not only didn't mind the reference, but said he gave me some amazing free publicity. Number 3, Britney Spears, Marshall Mathers. In yet another timely jab from M's self-titled track, he proves that he was not a fan of the turn-of-the-century pop scene.
These brats can't sing and Britney's garbage.
At the time of release, boy bands were everywhere, and a young Britney Spears was selling millions of albums. Slim Shady slammed her trendy pop vibes by referencing the actual cost of a compact disc in 2000. Of course, he also dropped the B word on Sweet Brit, which maybe wasn't a surprise given Eminem's reputation. But Eminem kinda also admitted that he bought one of her albums.
Give me back my $16.
Number 2, Christina Aguilera, the real Slim Shady. In quite the elaborate and revealing verbal beatdown, Eminem confronts this pop star.
Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst.
In a special on MTV for her hit What a Girl Wants, Aguilera praised Eminem, but M took issue with how she got into his personal life. So this called for an immediate diss aimed at Christina's love life. At the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards, Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit joined Christina Aguilera during her performance of Living It Up, later claiming only to have done it all for the nookie. Since Tina rose to fame through MTV and Carson Daly's show Total Request Live, Slim Shady insinuates that perhaps there's more to the story there too. Guess retaliation comes fast and hard when you're on Marshall Mathers' lyrical hit list.
Put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Mariah Carey, The Warning. Eminem alleged that he hooked up with Mariah Carey. However, the pop icon wouldn't admit it.
All up in the blog, say we met at the bar, when I don't even know you are.
Carey released a song titled Obsessed, which several think was her way of adding fuel to the fire that Eminem had set with bagpipes from Baghdad, even possibly impersonating him in the song's music video. Then came the warning shots.
Don't you dare say it isn't true. As long as that song's getting airplay, I'm dissing you.
This is a blatant Mariah diss track in which he claims to have evidence of their past relationship. Excessive in nature and vastly different from clowning on ICP, Vanilla Ice, or even Elvis Presley, this track obviously makes for a juicy conversation among pop culture obsessives. Can you think of any other disses from the rap god? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Watch Mojo videos.
It's funny but so true. I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.